Did we learn in film class that the light's not supposed to be behind you? I am tired. I've been up for a long time. I did a lot of work, and then I drove up to where my brother and my buddy live. Oh my God, I'm losing weight. So what happened today? I talked with someone who's supposed to be my business partner. I told him how I was praying against corruption. And what's terrifying is a video came out from Julie Green where God is talking about coming down hard on the groups I've been praying for. So to hear my prayer come from God through a prophet back to my ears is incredible. Now, there are two reasons for this. One, I pray a lot because I like to pretend I'm a wizard. And if you can't be a wizard, you might as well pray a lot because it's, well, better, actually. And, man, just listening to myself, I can't believe how much I've changed. It's taken a lot of prayer to, like, erase a lot of dark spots on my conscience. Like, like bad habits. But more on that later. I had a meeting with a friend at work that I want to join me later. So I was saying, hey, I'll start you off with the gift of discernment and knowledge. And he was a bit insecure about it, but I think he'll come around. He's a really great guy. I really love him. I think he'll really be able to soak up like the glory of God and shine as God directs his gaze upon him. I try really hard not to use the same vocabulary and verbiage that Christianity uses because I feel that it dilutes the conversation, and it kind of is boring and dumb. Like, I don't mind if other people use it, but I don't want to use it. I want you guys to have like fresh conceptual concepts. Anyways, I'm really tired. I have not slept yet. So, business partner. We're talking about different things, kind of getting on the same page. He's a guy with a lot of breadth and depth to his personality, so we're kind of feeling each other out before I offer him the gifts of the Spirit. Like, you really got to make sure someone's on the same page and going to like walk with you, especially since I'm in charge of this movement. Because I hold the mantle of the apostle and I'm giving out the gifts, and I hold the mantle of king, which is going to come later. So I was telling him, tell me any of your dreams, and my gift allows me to discern it. He's like, all right. So he's like, the only thing I remember is losing my teeth, a monochrome location, and then he said a dense, like, civilization, like a city, but it's like also cyberpunk. And that broke me in the best way. So let me explain what that means according to my gift of discernment. Losing your teeth means like, I'm using my gift of discernment. Hang on. I want to make sure I got this right. Losing the authority you thought you had. Right? Because I'm coming in with Christianity. A lot of people are on the fence of Christianity, but I've healed this guy's hip twice. Just because I do have a lot of heavy lifting, and so does he. And just because you get healed, it doesn't mean you're impervious to getting hurt again. So I've healed his hip twice. He's very open to what I do. He's seen me heal a lot. And then the monochrome is, I was like, kind of like where we're at right now. It's not dark or bleak. It's just very kind of stasis. And the dense civilization is what we're doing. Because I have like 300 business ideas, and I want to kind of put it all in north of Austin around Liberty Hill, if I have my choice about it. And so we're talking about that, what we need, what I need, da-da-da-da. And the cyberpunk thing is God showing him me. And what's great is earlier in that day, I was saying like, God, I need to see how I look through your eyes. Because, I need updates. I want to know how God feels about things. Because a lot of people put all of their stock in the Bible. And I believe the Bible is 100% true. It is the canon. It is the source information. But I don't like getting stuck in it. I like listening to what the prophets are saying now. How do we get this content before it was written? We listened to the prophets. We listened to the people we believed, trusted, knew, and from experience understood that they were authentic at delivering information from God in heaven. And so hearing God call what I'm doing as cyberpunk, one, shows God cares about what's in my imagination and creative spirit. Two, God cares about what's in my imagination and creative spirit. And three, God is listening and interacting. So not only is God not being an absentee father, but he's also like being interactive with what I'm doing. He's caring about what I'm doing, caring about where my heart is, caring about what interests me. Now, granted, you could say that he's the one who put my gifts and callings in me, but at the same time, we are children of God and we do have a creative spirit that is our own. We're not just mirrors reflecting God's movement. So it terrified me in the best way you always wanted to be terrified in, that God is here, articulate and intricate, not just somebody we babble at, bow to, and expect like crumbs to. I run into that with a lot of Catholics. I'll be like, pray for what you want. And they're like, oh, well, you shouldn't bother God. And then I growl at them. I'm like, who told you that? Because the Bible does not say don't bother God. As Jordan Peterson said, the name Israel means he who wrestles with God. Anyway, so that's kind of the two big things that happened today. The lady I healed yesterday asked me to pray for her son who had type 1 diabetes. I told her I'm also willing to meet with her son. And I'm going to try and heal my friend's daughter who has ADHD really bad. I'm going to see if I can do that over the phone. I hope that works. If you want to pray for me, even if it's after the event, your prayers still count. And they will also help this movement. But yeah, don't be shy about praying, even if it's after the event, because your prayers will go to God who exists outside of time, so he can help things in the past. And if you need something else to pray for because you have the time, pray for people who have deceased who never knew God, that they may know God. Because several people have said and confirmed that I trust that we can pray for those who never knew him, who deceased, that God will reveal himself to them after they've died as Jesus, and give them the option to live forever with him in heaven. And if you can't take your money with you to heaven, we might as well take all the friends we can, because I want to have wealth in heaven, and the only wealth you can take to heaven is people. And plus, I want to be responsible for giving Jesus the biggest party in heaven anyone's ever done. I guess in some ways I'm kind of like Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. She's a party animal, right? Did anything else happen? Did I heal anyone else today? I don't think so. I think I just prayed a lot. I love you guys. Remember to be diligent in Christianity. That's how you can have the best life you possibly can. Stay away from sexual immorality, because it's the one thing that when you sin, it hits your life hard. Like sexual immorality hits back in the physical realm, which is earth, which is here. So that especially includes pornography. And if you don't know how to get away from that, just twice a day, make sure you're praying for sobriety and kind of praying for what you think the root cause might be. It's not always. So for me, when I fell into pornography, it turned out I didn't have a porn problem. It turned out I was wrestling with a spirit of murder that was specifically he who kills dreams, because my calling is dreams. So creativity, helping people heal and get their life together, and money to like be stable so then they can go start going after their dreams, and then etc., like setting up infrastructure for people to eventually achieve their dreams, and encouraging people and setting up spaces for people to follow their dreams. Basically like a whole bunch of Walter Disney. But yeah.